I'm back, kind of. So here we are again. For the ones that are following me for a longer time, the last messages that I uploaded about being in Ecuador, about to move back to Europe, met a love that I really felt, yes, this is it. And just following this excitement, this belief, this, that feeling that was real in that moment, to, following this dream, this vision, to later just crash and experiencing a change in everything again. And then suddenly being back in the Netherlands and being here without having it planned. But then this house came to me and I got invited, literally. So I said yes. And then this whole chapter started of going in action mode, getting this house ready for me to move in. And it was really good. It was really good to come back and having to be in this physical doing, creating, to kind of bring my system here completely in all the ways and literally building the foundation or a structure for myself to land in. Literally building the walls with clay, because that's what I felt. I want clay on my walls because I'm living in this apartment building with lots of apartments around me. And I was like, okay, I need to do something that I can really feel being in my own energy and still being surrounded with many people, because living in the jungle and a lot of times in remote places, being in this hermit mode, in my own energy, away from everything and still, exploring and connecting with the world. But every time being a new one, a stranger, someone that can just shift in this energy of who I am in that place, to be here, being back in where I grew up, with the people around me that know me since I was born. And then the real integration starts, of course, from, we can learn, we can transform, we can heal, we can dive so deep. But my experience is every time when I, after those periods, come back, then the real integration starts, and I'm in the middle of it. But I'm doing well. It feels good to be here. I'm receiving support, financial support from the government here, and I'm really grateful for that. Even that, of course, the system is not really built to empower you. So it was really like having to stand for myself, and, I'm worth it to receive this, and I need it now to be able to create a home and to really rest and land. So I'm grateful for it at the same time. And it really does something. And I see that I was in this survival mode for so long, and, feeling this pressure of, I have to do things, I have to. And I was also being here in that way sometimes from this pressure that's just, overtaking everything. And that's just the society that's created to keep us in this. And I know everything about it for a long time in my life. But I was, since I'm back here and like everything what happened, and looking back to my last videos when I was still in Ecuador, being so excited and so full of love, and, seeing that was real too, but then having this major collapse of everything so rapidly afterwards, and, all those things that I was like, and then to Bosnia, to this festival, and then with him, and then, we have this dream. to then find out like, oh no, that was not meant, all of that was just so different an experience. Also this festival in Bosnia was just horrible. It was so horrible. It was like kind of a traumatizing experience, that cost me a lot of energy. A lot of energy. And then being with him, and we both crashed, and it was just so intense. And then, crashing back into the Netherlands, where also lots is happening in my family. And then really, really like, okay, I cannot do anything else and just surrender and let myself sink into this new chapter. After 9 years of living this nomadic life without having a base for myself, finding this base deeper within and exploring exploring everything inside and outside, and to now just being brought here, like bam, that chapter ends now and this is a new chapter that's gonna start. And it feels good. It's even that my head sometimes is so confused and I'm like, what is happening? What am I doing here? But at the same time, it feels so good as well. And this was exactly what I was longing for, to just be able to rest. Rest. Not having to carry anything, do anything, just rest. Take care of my body, being in my own bubble, and studying a lot of new things about myself, and a lot of new tools that came into my life that already came to me before, during these many years, that every time a seed got planted, like, this is some new knowledge about me, and this is, okay, now I'm understanding more, and then, integrating it and forgetting about it again, and now this tool comes back again. It really helps me so much, and I'm talking about human design. So for the ones that don't know it, this is kind of system, I guess you can call it like that is here, that shows us our unique blueprint of how we came to Earth. And it's, involved, it's a mix of many old wisdoms and teachings like astrology and I Ching and like many of those, but then combined together. And this goes even some layers deeper. And it's a system to give us a tool to get a deeper understanding of who we truly are when we are in alignment with our unique energy and how our unique energy works in the world. And we've been away from that for so long. Many of us are away from that for so long because we live in this world that's not supporting us to be unique and to find our uniqueness and to stand for that and to live this. And a lot of times it's not praised or it's not recognized, because when we are unique, those are, the crazy ones, or we are not fitting in. And we have this natural feeling of we want to fit in. We want to belong to a group, or we want to belong to something. So it can be really scary to go this bad. But I'm already walking this path my whole life, because everything I'm doing is not, fitting to the norm. So I'm kind of used to it, but I'm still facing those fears. That's also why it took me a while to come back here, because after this crashing and after this, I was just, I was moving through so much shame and through so much confusion, and, really lost the trust within myself and within my feeling. And then this tool really served me and helped me so much to get such a deep understanding about who I am in this package and how I came here, and, what is my soul's true light and challenges and learnings and, purpose and everything you can read in that. And it's this whole life study. So it's like a lot of layers that you can dive into. And this is for me as a projector, for the ones that know human design. I love that. I love to go deeper. I love to learn about myself and about the others around me and about the world in like deeper ways. So this tool is giving me that and helped me so much to come back again to, oh my gosh, there is nothing wrong of all of that with all of that what happened. Even that I could feel this deep emotion and shame and failure, and like I went through all of this raw, coming back in such a way that I had such a different vision already for a long time. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the South of America, I'm gonna find my way, and then I'm coming back to the Netherlands. And I can show the people here that I can do it. I had this vision, but then now to come back again to, but already just being me. In this way, that's already so much worth. I don't have to prove anything, but it just sneaks in sometimes. And this also comes because we grow up in environments that's not supporting our uniqueness, and a lot of times it's just, we learn that we have to also put these masks, and we have to fit in, like I was already sharing. Yeah, but in this system, I just found out about myself so much that just shows exactly what I was experiencing, and I can just see how all of that was happening and how perfect it is, how much perfection there is in it. And yeah, it just brings me back to this deep, deep wisdom, to this deep, deep humbleness of life, of the beauty of it. But I had to move through it within myself first. And according to my profile, I'm a 6-2 profile. So everyone has their unique, you can have this unique type. And there is a projector, that's me, a generator, manifesting generator, a manifestor, and a reflector. So those are the 5 different types you can be, and then every one has their unique profile. So there are some different profiles, but I'm not going to go deeper into it now. Your profile says something about your purpose here. What are you here to, to learn and to bring, and to experience. Yeah, and now I'm like learning also about my profile, about my design that's already so different than most of the world rules, and that is here to be this new way of being, to bring this new way of being, to embody this more feminine way and feminine energy. It's not about men or women, because also men are projectors, but it's about embodying this more feminine energy and bringing that, anchoring that within yourself and living that, and then being this example. And my profile is also the role model hermit. It's a 6-2 profile. And yeah, it just says so much of all these experiences. And the 6 line is divided, for example, in 3 phases in life. It's from 0 to 30, from 30 to 50, and then from 50 on. So the first 30 years are this trial and error, this experiencing, this like intenseness, this learning, everything that doesn't work. And that's definitely how I grow up. Oh my gosh. My life, my first 30 years of my life are crazy. I experienced everything that I cannot even. And then when you move out of that and you go into your, from 30, then it's your Saturn return. And that's exactly at that moment, everything in my life fell away. My house, my job, my boyfriend, everything. And I was in this moment of, I don't have anything anymore. I gave all my stuff away, and then I started traveling. And that's where this was the start of this 9-year nomadic experience that is now ending. And it was all meant, you know, it was all meant to happen in that way. And I'm now just, learning and seeing that that's already in my blueprint. It's so aligned, actually, but it's so not aligned with how the world works in a way. But it's so aligned with my own, unique energy, how it should move and roll. But now I'm just in this middle 30 to 50 years, and this is the integration time. This is the time that I'm on the roof. That's how they say it. The sixth line is on the roof, and it's there, completely going in this hermit mode and observing everything without having an opinion or whatever about it, but just observing, learning, resting, integrating, reflecting. You know, and this is what we need to do in this time. No more. And this is how I feel. I'm just like, eh. And I was already feeling that for the last years during my travels, that I was a lot in nature, being in this, you know, alone, being alone in nature and just being me and just, you know, connecting with nature and taking care of my body. But then there was still this pressure of, but I also need to do other things, and I need to be more, and I need to be different, and I need to, you know, also do something. But this is what I'm doing, and this is who I am. And it's so nice to find out about that now. But it goes so much deeper. This is just like a little tip that I just shared, but it gives so much insight of the path that we are walking. And this is the most important thing that we need now in the world, for more and more and more people to step into their uniqueness, to really, really embody again who you truly are, even that's different, because we need this being different again to create this new earth, this new world. Because with you being your unique self and me being my unique self, and you know, then we complement each other, and then we have everything, and then we can really work together again. And this is how nature works as well. Instead of like, okay, I want to be the same, and I'm trying to be the same as everyone else. So that's what I wanted to start with, just to open the door again, break the ice. And I'm also learning, because with seeing your own design, and then you can also see the design of the people that are in your life. So of course, I'm also reflecting on the relationships that I'm attracting. And also with the man that I was talking about, that I left Ecuador with. And also in our systems, we can see we have this really deep karmic connection. And I'm also a person with my incarnation cross. That's another part in human design, in your blueprint. I have this left angle incarnation cross. That means that things that I'm attracting in my life and all the meetings I will have will be karmic, because that's just my path here. And to know about that, then you are like, okay, so I don't have to expect anything else. It will just be like that. And people will come into my life because we are exchanging some karmic themes. And there is nothing wrong with that. But it's good to have this awareness, and then also choose, like, okay, am I want to go into this now or not? And I think we cannot actually always choose, because sometimes you just have to have this experience with someone. And that was definitely what happened between us. So yes, I'm gonna share about this when I feel inspired, because it also helps me to voice what I'm learning about myself. And I know it's so important that we are learning about this together again. So my intention is to be sharing here whenever I feel it. So I cannot promise anything, but if you are, inspired by this and curious about it, if it does something in your system, then definitely stay tuned and check when I post videos, because more to come. And thank you for still being here, even that I just kind of crashed and disappeared. And really had to find the trust back again. I lost all trust within myself and within the world and within everything. And this integration time, this like 30 to 50 is also this time that from this intense first 30 years of our lives, You know, we became really pessimistic, and then we just lost this trust within everything. And then now is this time that we have to find back this trust and this optimism again. And really like, okay, so I'm in the middle of that. And I still have some years to go until my Chiron return when I'm turning 50. And then I will enter into this phase of being this complete natural role model by just being me in the world, just living my life. And then, yeah, I will be more recognized apparently by the people around me if I'm living aligned to my design. And it has so many more layers. So yeah, if you're curious about that, stay tuned. Always welcome to send me a message through my same email address that's still there if you want to know more. And I'm sending so much love. Thank you so much. And I love to hear how you are all doing, because for me so much happened. And how is life going for you?